Hey YouTube, just thought I would take a short video of a heated Intex pool that I'll be mucking around with. So basically you got a rectangle Intex pool that was bought from our local warehouse, which is basically a 9 by 18 by 52, and I've changed all the connections around. So basically now we've got the skimmer and the intake, or the inlet, going basically down into a connection. It did have one of those on there, so I got rid of that and just plumbed it into T-section, trying to get rid of all the normal hoses and go all with PVC piping. So that basically comes down, comes into your standard swimming pool 0.5 horsepower swimming pool pump. Comes out, comes along, goes into a filter cartridge filter system, comes out clean water along that PVC pipe all the way along underneath into hot water swimming pool heat pump, which is running along quite nicely. 2 kilowatt in, 10 kilowatt out. It's a Performance Plus model. Basically new. This one here is probably about 8 years old. New. The equivalent to this is probably around 6 grand. We had quite a lot of earthquakes in Christchurch probably about 3 years ago, so this is actually off a demo site before the house was demolished, so I picked it up for 500 bucks, and probably looking about 200, 300 bucks worth of PVC piping and about 140 bucks for an electrician to hook it all up to your mains. And Bob's your auntie, she's all heating up and running good as gold. So basically we fired it up yesterday, and the pool temperature was probably around 16 degrees, and if we have a look at the moment, I don't know if you can really see it, but we're sitting on 26 degrees, and I've got the thermostat on the heat pump set at 28, so at the moment beautiful warm water. But yeah, just thought I'd put this on YouTube and just show what stuff I've mucked around with and how I've changed things. Because I took the tap away from there, I've put an inline tap in there, so I can still do the same thing by shutting that off and closing that down if I want to do any cleaning or etc. But had it all running yesterday. Like I said, it was about 16 degrees yesterday at 10 o'clock when I started. Ran it all yesterday, all last night, and it's about lunchtime now, so it's sitting on 26. So basically gone up 10 degrees and probably 12, 14 plus hours. So I'm pretty happy with that. We were running solar up on the roof, but I've disconnected all that because I got, obviously, the deal presented itself with the heat pump, and just plumbed all that in. So as you can see, she's running nicely and nice and quiet as well. So I didn't even hear it running last night. It's probably about 10 metres away from the bedroom, but basically once that comes back from the heat pump, goes through that, back into the normal Intex, back through, back into the pool. Gave it a bit of a hoover and a clean out yesterday, so she's nice and clean, or reasonably clean anyway. But yeah, so this summer should be quite good with 28 degree swimming water. Like I said, we're in New Zealand, Christchurch. Summer days normally get, we're nearly in summer now, so our summer's December, January, February. We normally get anywhere from 26 degree days, 28 degree days, but at least now I can just regulate what water I want and when I want it. And done deal. So just sort of put this on there. Might give a few people a few ideas on what you can and can't do. I looked on YouTube, but there's no one. There's a few out there that have hooked up heat pumps to Intex pools, but I couldn't find any rectangle ones, but they're all the same anyway. So just sort of put in there what I've basically done. So once again, quickly, your skimmer, your inlet coming down into a T, into another tap, into the swimming pool, out through the filter, out of the filter, all the way down into your heat pump, back out, back along, and back in the pool. Well, hope that gives you some ideas on what you can and can't do. That's it. Any comments, chuck them on. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Ciao.